Today's breakfast, however, is an opportunity to sift fact from fiction when it comes to the topic of nuclear. For context, Australia is not on track to meet its emission reduction commitments, and the stuttering energy transition nationally is costing industrial companies dearly. Until recently, nuclear energy has been routinely excluded from climate change and policy discussions in Australia, even though every other country regards it as an important part of the solution. Nuclear is complementary to renewables, particularly in the context of industrial heat, where renewables cannot meet this challenge. Nuclear is the only proven, scalable, zero-emissions energy source, which is not weather dependent.
We've got 5 key topics to talk about. So I was just saying maybe they're doonas, maybe they're comfort levels that we need to give policymakers to make sure that we are on the right path with nuclear.
There are 32 countries in the world operating nuclear plants today, and as Rebecca said, there are an additional 50 countries that are considering or actively implementing nuclear energy programs and building new plants today.
When we look at our decarbonisation targets, we will still need some sort of clean, firm power beyond renewables in order to make that happen. I think Australia has great renewable resources in terms of solar and wind, but you get to a saturation point where you need something else to back that up. And what I like to see is a diversity of energy sources, and really nuclear being an option to be able to support the amount of renewable electricity we already have and are developing.
The industrial heat sector has about 21% of Australia's emissions, which is more than the transport sector. And it's a key question is how we're going to get there by 2050 to decarbonise that part of the economy.
As long as you allow time for your community to come to an understanding of what the proposition is on the table, and to engage in a respectful conversation with as many community members as possible, and to have understanding of the merits and the benefits that come from that technology's introduction, then you can get a successful outcome.
I mean, there's the cost to do it, and then there's the cost not to do it. What we need is to have this conversation.